Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Post Market Report sponsored by Delta.exchange. What a dramatic day. GIFT Nifty indicated about 100 points gap up, but from the day's high, we have fallen more than 300 points. The Bank Nifty was very pathetic, and Bank Nifty has fallen more than 500 points. Today morning, the IT stocks were higher just because I told you US Nasdaq is higher. And when IT stocks went higher, and there was some profit booking in Reliance Industries and banking stocks, I thought they were trying to manage the indices, but at the end of the day, most of the things have fallen. Now, first, there is a small concern here. Number one, usually in an uptrending market, the market should bottom out on the third day low. And so that means, today there must be a low, that low should be respected. But today, the third straight day, the markets are falling. The fall was really very big. Yesterday and day before yesterday, the fall was not really very big. We can say it was just a consolidation, not more than 100 point down. But today, both positionally as well as intraday, the fall was big. And one reason is that, there was some news, there is a coronavirus scare is coming back. I think 2 people died in India or something like that, But I always tell, when first time something happens, that becomes a shock. The second time that happens is just a news. So even I was searching for that news when my friend told me I could not get the news anywhere. So I don't think that that can be a good reason. But the US bond yield, so that may be another issue, because 30-year bond yield shot up more than 5% in US. But even the US markets did not react. Most Asian markets were higher. European markets were higher. The US futures were lower, but that's very little, because you remember for the last 6 trading sessions, US markets were moving higher. So therefore, some slight profit booking is acceptable there. But today's fall of more than 200 points, more than 300 points from intraday high to low, that was really surprising. So anyway, because this has happened closer to the expiry, there was no big damage in option prices. But the open interest was already indicating. Yesterday I told you, people were selling 25,000 call options aggressively for about a premium of about 150. And I also said that these people are expecting 25,150 as a resistance. And I also said that I am not convinced. I thought markets will go higher. But on the contrary, severe selling has happened. And then, those who sold 25,000 and higher calls yesterday, they have made very decent profits. Of course, if they are holding on to their position in the morning, then there was a gap up open of about 100 points. Even now, I look at the option prices, and there were hardly any addition in put options, even yesterday as well as today. But there's a huge addition of call options. And today, even the 24,700 calls are being added aggressively. 24,800, 24,900, 25,000 across the board. Option premiums are very lucrative. And even after 3 p.m. also, even the 25,500 call, that was about 800 points away, that was trading around 10 rupees. So option prices are very lucrative, especially for the people who are selling far out of the money options. Today, Sensex expiry, so probably the volatility was there because of that. But otherwise, it is time to be a little bit cautious. The story is intact, so market is still long only. The market is not short, but there are some signs of cracking. So it's happening. But if global cues are good, maybe after 1 or 2 days, things might settle down. But otherwise, there may be some problem. As of now, I still believe that 24,500 on the downside and 25,200 on the upside is intact. But the way HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank and Reliance are performing, that is a little bit scary. But at the same time, the volatility index is not shooting up. So that is something very, very positive. So when the market falls, if the volatility index shoots up, then there is something to worry. So anyway, let us see tomorrow what is going to happen. It all depends upon US market. So yesterday, when I was talking, the US futures were down by nearly 2%. Then after the market opened, shot up to turn into positive. Right now, they are trading slightly lower. So we need to wait and see. Accordingly, Asian markets will react tomorrow. But right now, GIFT Nifty indicating about 20-30 point higher only. Especially today's fall, especially afternoon, I think that is little bit overdone, I think. So market should stabilize. But I will turn a little bit bearish if today's low is broken tomorrow. I think that may not happen tomorrow. So anyway, tomorrow morning we will discuss more. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.